everyone, Rex here, and welcome to the channel Rex Tactics. In today's video I'll be driving the 0928 1V05 Nottingham to Cardiff Central service. This service can be found on train Small 5 Birmingham Cross City. This train will be operating a short passenger service between Birmingham New Street and Bromsgrove and is a cross-country class 170/6 forms of free carriages. If you do enjoy today's video, do give us a like and consider subscribing to the channel. Also feel free to leave any suggestions for routes or trains you would like me to cover in future videos. So without further ado, let's drive this cross-country 170/6. Alright, so welcome to Birmingham New Street. Let's get everything sorted, switched on. Got a 390 in the background over there. Put the door key on if I can find it. There it is. There we go. Put the headlights today running and make sure the taillights are off. We will just very quickly register GSMR. GSMR has been registered. Make sure to put these up as well. Let's have a look around Birmingham New Street. Got a few minutes to load, so we have a class 390, probably bound for Crewe. We have another one bound for Birmingham International, with its destination being London Euston. We have a few Westmoreland trains 170s, one leaving now for Birmingham New Street, which, okay, I mean, this is Birmingham New Street, or is it just coming in? But you know what, it might be coming in. Then I'm going to go over here and see what else we've got. Actually, it's quite quiet. Interestingly enough. Ah well. Let's put in our camera angles. Just trying to... There we go. We are 170,639. Oh, I did forget the driver reminder appliance. I really shouldn't be forgetting that. That's important. Anyways, we do have working blinds, so don't worry about that. So until we get the green light, we're not going anywhere. Right, we've got green, we can go. Right, let's get a move on. We'll be calling at Birmingham University and Bromsgrove. Lovely. Very slow leaving Birmingham. We are, of course, rising up to 15 miles an hour now. Got a 323 coming in. This one is Butler's Lane. Lovely. Of course, that goes off to, I do believe, maybe Crewe? Yeah, I think so. And then the other way goes to London. Of course, we are getting Birmingham New Street to Crewe, or is it Birmingham... No, I think it is Birmingham New Street, you know. I can't remember which Birmingham it was. But yeah, we are getting at least Birmingham to Crewe. I should have checked my facts before making this video. So sorry, everyone. And it's going to be set in 2019. I can't wait for the route. Train Small 6, I believe, is going to be a good one this year. Right, we can lift off at full power. So I decided to make a cross-country 170 video because, as a lot of you may already know, we are getting the 220, aka the Voyager, for the Riviera line. And what better than to create hype than to put ourselves in a cross-country 170? Why not? I can't wait. I bet a lot of you watching this video can't wait. It's going to be good. And of course, when early access comes on the 25th of September, you bet I will be driving a cross-country Voyager first. Because, you know, that's what I'm looking forward to. So we're not stopping at this station, as I have mentioned. Unless I haven't mentioned it, then there we go. Cross Westmoreland trains 170 going by. This station is 5 ways. We'll be beside a canal for a bit. Look at that. We are going to be we are going to be having some ambers. Just a double amber there. We'll have a single amber. Pretty much what happens. Not going to be speeding up too much. Around this corner, and Birmingham University station is not too far from here now. Is that a single amber? No, it's a double. We're alright. We're chasing another service out of Birmingham. At least there's one thing. I've remembered not to overspeed this time. Did I leave the door key on? I did. Okay. Oops. Normally I would remember to take the door key out, but never mind. We can roll with it. Right, let's start putting the brakes on. Looks like we've got another 170 in there, bearing the Westmoreland trains look. Oh no, that was a 323. How could I confuse that? I really do now want to know how I confused a 323 with a 170. Perhaps I'm doing this too late on a night time. Let's get the doors open. And we're going to be sat here for about a minute or so. Let's have a look around the station. We seem to be stopping at this one a lot. The river goes underneath here. And carries on. Can't go underneath it though, it's kind of a solid texture thing, but doesn't matter. I'm chill with it. Nice station exterior like. Car was floating a bit. Wonder if that's one of those notices you have to put up. I don't know. Might be worth having a look one day. Not today though, because we have to leave in a very short amount of time, so we'll not be doing that. Just check the train is safe. Another cross-country 170 arriving. What is going on here? Ah, there we go. They got out. Right, let's get going. Next station stop is Bromsgrove. In 10 miles. So this is a nice part because the canal crosses over that way and then leaves the line for a bit. I think it does come back at some point. Got ourselves a photo mode shot going through this station here. Kind of the way I like to do things. There we go, that'll do. There we are. We'll just cruise at 57 miles an hour. There goes the canal again. Alongside it again now. It's pretty nice. Another 323, this time I've not confused it with a 170. I think this is Bourneville, obviously because it looks very different towards the other stations. Yep, Bourneville. And I believe that's where the canal goes off. Yep, that's going a different way. Just realised there's a 45 coming, so I do want to be down for that. Like, now. There we go. Lovely stuff. Gone through the disused parts of that station. This part of the route can sometimes feel empty, but it's actually quite nice to see some 170s go by. Excuse me. Especially considering the fact that on the original 2019 timetable, there was a lot less going on in Birmingham and around the rest of the route, so this adds so much more variety. Obviously they are both 323s there, and then you got this service which just goes by. So you could be that service stopping there, this cross-country service goes by, you could be that train departing that platform there, you're thinking to yourself, oh, nothing's going by, and then all of a sudden, on your right-hand side from that train, getting overtaken by cross-country 170. It is really good. It really is. And they got the cross-country seats as well. They got them really good. And then over there we got a 323. Wonder if that's just in the sidings. Perhaps it is. Yeah, because there's buffers on the other side. There's no connection to the other track unless it goes back the way from where it's come from. We are due into Bromsgrove at 09:49:30, and we're making some good time. So what do I think about this pack a few months on? I think it's a good pack. I'm glad that we got the cross-country 170s and the West Midland Trains 170s as well. I'm pleased that it adds a lot more variety onto this route, because it was a bit boring beforehand until this pack. I won't lie about that. The one thing I do like about the cross-country 170 the most, though, is that you can now put it on free roam or in scenarios and other routes without having to use Creators Club liveries, which sometimes the liveries can be very memory performance demanding. So glad that we got some official liveries here, if you get my meaning. Nothing against Creators Club or anything like that. Some of those liveries on there are absolutely fantastic, but it's nice to have something official for a change. Because for a while, before this pack was even announced, I've been using some cross-country 170 liveries reskinned on the ScotRail 170 on Creators Club. So nice not to really need stuff like that anymore. But those liveries, regardless, are still absolutely fantastic. Right, so we have a 75 miles per hour speed restriction. We'll just get ourselves down for that one. For that alternative walking route there. I think we're now going to be going down the incline, maybe? I think it is next. So what we want to be doing now is just getting down our speed a little bit. Yeah, the incline is definitely coming next. Great for electric vehicles because they've got pantographs, but for diesel, they really do struggle. Right, there's our 80. Don't think anybody will be crossing that one, even though it does exist. I don't even know why, But I wouldn't want to be crossing it, not when trains like these can easily slip into overspeeding on such an incline like this. I'll have to put in some step 2 brake just to start slowing down a little bit. This is one hell of a steep climb though. Going downhill? Perfect. Just try not to go too fast. That's a quick acknowledge. Another one. That's a single amber there. Let's start bringing down the speed a little bit more. Not by much. It's so that when we get down to the normal gradients that this train is used to, we can not worry about overspeeding into Bromsgrove. We are coming in on a red signal, so we'll have to be at least 20 miles an hour when hitting the platform so that we don't get stricken by the TPWS. There's the station. Start slowing down a tiny bit more. Step 2 is now going to be step 2. Well, I mean, it's going to act like step 2 now. Because step 2 back then was acting like step 1, because we were going down a 2.7% gradient. We're still on a downwards hill gradient, just 1% now. And in no time at all, we are at Bromsgrove. Fun fact, this video was actually supposed to start from Bromsgrove and go into Birmingham, but I checked the West Midland Trains 170 video that I did, and I have already done a service like that, so I thought, you know what, let's do this one instead. And the doors are open. Are we on time? It better say so. 9:51. We're already here. Just got booted out. And that is it. What did we get? We got a platinum and 5,180 AP. Wonderful. See if you can beat this score. Try out yourself. Right, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. Please do comment down below what you thought. Subscribe if you haven't already. We are on the road to 500 subscribers. Leave a like and I will see you all in the next video. But until then, see you all later.